Hey, it's Mega, aka the Art Messiah, here to save you from your art sins. Welcome back to day 20 of the 30 Days of Making Comics Challenge. Today we are going to be talking about art motivation and how to stay motivated during your journey of making a comic. So originally I wanted to do a part 2 of how to render your comic page, but I want to do that as a demo, so I'm going to save that for a later video. And in the meantime, I really wanted to talk about staying motivated and excited about working on your comic. Now, if you followed the video series so far, if you followed all the steps and you're working on your pages, this becomes the most difficult part. How to stay motivated during the middle of your story, right? The beginning was easy. It's really excited to be about. It's really easy to be excited about an idea you're having, and you're coming up with all these new exciting characters and world building and all this stuff. And now it's come time to really do the meat of the work. And for a lot of people, that can be a little demoralizing, or you can start to run out of energy or feel tired. So I want to discuss with you guys today 4 or 5 tips to help you stay motivated during this process. So tip number 1, and also the most important thing to remember when creating a comic, is that you're going to have to fall in love with the process. And I know you've probably heard this before, but it's so true. You're going to be spending hours making this comic day after day, and so you need to remind yourself and also to come up with habits to really make sure you're enjoying your drawing process. So one thing that I like to do to make sure that I'm kind of enjoying myself is that I like to listen to music. I also like to just draw for a specific amount of time instead of having a goal of I have to get this done today. Like I have to get a page done today. And that takes the pressure off of like feeling like you're failing, and it kind of gives you a more relaxed approach, and it just makes the experience all the more enjoyable. So whatever habits you need to develop to make your drawing experience enjoyable, maybe it's okay, I really want to improve on faces today, so you're working on all the faces in your comic. Whatever it is that makes you kind of excited to get back to drawing, or maybe you're working on learning something, then make sure you keep that in mind. And I think the most important thing to do there is just to know that you're always working and improving, and each day set a goal of what you want to work on or what you want to improve. Instead of saying, I have to get a page done today, say, I want to learn about how I can draw hands better today. So even if you fail at it while drawing your comic, you've learned something for the day, and you can take that as an accomplishment. Okay, so that's tip number 1 to keep that energy high, right? You got to fall in love with the process. Tip number 2 is to join art communities that are in your niche. Obviously, comics is what you're probably here for. And so some places you can start to look to join to maybe begin to get some inspiration is DeviantART, Webtoons, Tapas, Instagram. I'm on Comic Fury. There's SmackGeeves, Tumblr, ArtStation. Those are really great places and sources for inspiration, and may get you motivated to draw again because you're inspired by their artwork and their pieces. Now, the second part of this is trying to gain some feedback from people and some critiques, and that can help you stay motivated as well by joining these sites. And guys, I really understand this and I really get this. Sometimes it's so difficult to work on the middle, and no one's reading your comic. You're not getting a lot of comments. You don't feel like you're getting a lot of recognition. And I feel like every artist is always concerned about this. They're always concerned about their numbers and that they don't have enough views or enough readers. And it truly is difficult. So just know that you're going to have some patience at the beginning. And this is what I want you to work on, because this is what I am working on myself. I want you to focus on actually helping other people out and recognizing other people. So I know no one's recognizing your comic. You're already putting in all this work, and you feel like you should be getting rave reviews. But before getting frustrated that you're not getting that attention, I really want you guys to spend time, 6 months even, just giving recognition and commenting on other people's comics and other people's artwork, and to really engage with other people. You can watch my how to make art friends video, so for more tips and suggestions. But truly put more out than what you are receiving, and just know that you're not going to necessarily get as much back. But this is just the beginning stages. We're starting to make a comic. We're starting to gain a following. So don't let that get you down, and really focus your attention on giving to others first. I can guarantee that you will be receiving some kindness in return. So, put some positive energy out there, guys. That's what this community is all about. Put out some positive energy, and you're going to get positive energy back. Okay, let's go on to tip number 3. This is what helps me a lot to stay motivated in the middle of a project. I print out, first I create promotional artwork of my character and my world. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make pictures that would not only excite other readers about my comic, but to really excite and get to the heart of my own story, so that I can show myself that, yes, this is the idea that I have, this is how cool it will look. And I create promotional pieces of like character design and character interaction. Another thing you can do is maybe draw a scene you're really excited about and start to work on that composition and how cool it's going to look. Because basically you want to envision the future and what your comic is going to look like. And if you can envision the future, then you are half of the way of completing it. Because that's what you need to have first before you make a comic. You need to have a vision. So make sure you create those artworks, something that's really inspiring and gets you excited about making this comic. And I want you to print it off, and I want you to hang it up near your work area, so you can be constantly reminded of the cool things that you're about to do. So hopefully all those tips kind of helped you guys. That's what I use to stay motivated during the middle of a project. I, 1, fall in love with the drawing process. 2, join communities and really give people my recognition and attention. And I've received recognition and attention back, which feels great. And then also create promotional artwork, hang it on your walls, and then draw your exciting scene so that you can have a vision of where your story is headed. Okay, so if you like this content, obviously like this video, and I want you guys to tell me what keeps you motivated to keep working on your comics. Tell me what your comic is, introduce yourself, and tell me what keeps you motivated in the comment section down below. I'll be back with another video on Friday. I update Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays for those of you that are new. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love.